Mike wants to know what the expected return for his company's stock will be. The expected rate of return is the rate expected to be realized from an investment and is the weighted average of the probability distribution of possible results. Suppose Mike thinks that there are three possible states of economy that can occur next year. They are strong, normal, and weak. Mike thinks that there will be a 30% chance of a strong economy occurring, a 40% chance that a normal economy will happen, and finally a 30% chance that the economy will be weak next year. Now Mike must estimate how much he thinks his stock will return if each economy happens. If a strong economy occurs, Mike's stock will earn 80%. For a normal economy, Mike will earn 10%, and a weak economy will return negative 60%. To find the expected return, we need to multiply the probability of each economy by the return that would occur for each economy. So Mike multiplies 30% by 80%, 40% by 10%, and 30% by negative 60%. Then he sums up these products and gets the expected return, which is 10%. Now Mike wants to find out how much risk his stock has. First, he can use standard deviation to find the standalone risk. To find this, he would take the rate of return for each state of the economy and subtract the expected rate of return from it. Next, he would square that number and then multiply it by the probability of that state of economy occurring. He would do this for each type of expected economy. After Mike sums this up, he will have the variance. To find the standard deviation, he just needs to take the square root of the variance. The standard deviation for Mike's stock is 54.22%. Mike can also calculate the coefficient of variation, which will tell him the standardized measure of risk per unit of return. This can be found by dividing standard deviation by the expected rate of return. The capital asset pricing model is based on the proposition that any stock's required rate of return is equal to the risk-free rate of return plus a risk premium that reflects only the risk remaining after diversification. CAPM uses a beta coefficient, which shows the extent to which a stock's returns move up and down with the stock market. The formula for CAPM is the risk-free rate plus the market rate minus the risk-free rate, and then multiplied by the stock's beta. Let's say that the risk-free rate is 6%, the market rate is 11%, and Mike's stock beta is 2. The required return figured by CAPM would be 16%.
Created using Powtoon.